afternoon. I am Audra with Audra Heller and Associates over at Keller Williams. Today, I'm excited for our special guest. I've known him for years. Alec Loyd is joining us with Absolute Comfort Technology. And one of the things we wanted to bring out and have him join us is because one, we want to make sure people are taking care of their HVACs. Also, two, learn about new technology, things that they should be aware of. If you're thinking, do I replace, don't I replace? And just truly everything that Absolute Comfort Technologies offers to clients. So, Alec, thank you for joining us this morning. Tell us a little bit about yourself. And one of the reasons why I love you guys is your family-owned business, but jump into it. Tell us a little bit more.
First off, thank you for having me. Second off, I am Alec. I am sales manager for Absolute Comfort Technologies. We are a family-owned company. Was started in 2005, incorporated in 2006. What started off as Dad and I in the garage has now moved to a bigger shop with 13 employees. I've been doing this since I was 16, helping Dad. And with all said and done, when you look at everybody's experience, we have almost over 100 years of experience in the HVAC field. So with all the technicians' knowledge over the years. So
excellent. Well, I know being in real estate, when we take a client to a home and we're looking at writing offers or looking at inspections and homes that the furnace filter hasn't been changed in a really long time and it's kind of gross, or they haven't done maintenance, or the complete opposite. You go in, pull out the filter, it's clean. You can see a sticker on their furnace that says all of the dates. Like that is just kind of one of those, okay, I can take a breath, that the homeowner has taken care of their home. Give us an idea of what is considered maintenance. What should a homeowner be doing? I know I have you on a maintenance program with all of my rentals and my personal home, but tell our audience what's important with a maintenance program.
The biggest thing with the maintenance program, the number one thing a homeowner can do is replace their air filter on a routine schedule. Whether that be a 1-inch filter every 30 to 45 days, or a bigger filter like a 5-inch filter, we recommend every 3 months to 4 months. That is going to be the biggest thing to help your system. The in-depth maintenance that we provide, it is 2 visits a year. What we would do is we'd come out during the spring, we would clean the air conditioner. The coils, if the coils are dirty, the air conditioner cannot breathe. That unit's gonna run at a hotter temperature. It could overheat, and it's not gonna run as efficient. So we would clean the coils. We're going to check the capacitor, check the contactors, all the electrical components. We're gonna check the refrigerant charge, make sure the refrigerant charge is good. And then check all the operating components such as the motor, the compressor, blower motor, make sure everything is good to go for the summer months. During the fall, we would come out, check the gas pressure. We would check the heat exchanger, make sure there's no cracks that could allow carbon monoxide into the home, and check and make sure the blower motor is good to go for the winter months, and make sure everything is clean and ready and safe to be operated during the time that it's supposed to run.
So talk me through, like, obviously you say spring. I'm sure you're getting, like in Kansas City, we just went up to 90 degrees. So I assume you're very busy right now. Is this something, can I have my air conditioner start to look at in February, or do you really need it? You probably need to turn it on, so you need it warmer temperatures, correct?
Yeah, so what we prefer is during the spring. We typically start in March with the Missouri weather, Kansas City weather. We can have snow one day and then 2 days later have an 80-degree day. But we typically start in March, so that way we can have warmer temperatures, or we'd like it to be 55, 60, so we can get an accurate reading on the refrigerant charge, make sure that everything, that there's a little more heat load in the home, so we get a more accurate reading. Is it going to be perfect with a 55-degree day? No, but it's going to give us as close as what we can, so that way it's ready for the summer. That way you're not waiting to do the maintenance in the middle of summer when a system typically would go down.
Give me a ballpark on pricing for an annual maintenance program. Like, I assume it depends on, do you have dual heating and, dual system, that type of thing. But give me a ballpark of from here to here so people have an idea.
So typically our maintenance agreement costs $198. That is for 2 visits a year. Other companies, they vary, but ours is $198, and we include the actual air conditioner coil cleaning during that maintenance, which some, every company changes and has their own way of doing things, but we include that coil cleaning during the spring maintenance.
Do you have an idea of approximately how many people have companies like yours on a maintenance program? Like, how many homeowners?
So it has been, the research has shown that every 1 in every 5 homeowners actually does yearly maintenance, in-depth yearly maintenance, or has a contractor come out and do maintenance to their HVAC system, which is, it can be concerning because the air conditioners are your biggest energy consumption when it comes to your utility bills.
How long does an air conditioner use typically last if it's maintained like you guys do twice a year and everything checked out?
A typical air conditioner life expectancy from manufacturers, they give you a life expectancy between 13 and 18 years. If you have a heat pump system, typically it's going to be a little shorter. On a standard air conditioner, it can be a little longer than the 15, we'll say average 15. We have some units out there that we maintain. They are actually over 22 years old, 25 years old. So there are few of them, but we still have some that are that old.
Yep. Well, talk to me about energy efficiency and some of the new air conditioners. And I want to start this out by saying, you all replaced my AC. I'm trying to remember. Was it? I think it was the beginning of this year, wasn't it?
It was last year.
Last year.
Yep.
And one of the things I want to say is, one of my units was having a little bit of issue. I have 2 units. The other one was fine. And I started talking to Absolute Comfort and Alec, just like, what do I do? All right, there's COVID, there's all these different things. Like, I'm in my forever home, so I don't mind spending a little bit more if it's going to last me a lot longer. I obviously am concerned about energy efficiency as well, and really don't want to pay a ton of money on my monthly utilities. Alec, I was absolutely shocked by how much my utilities went down. And I think you probably see it every day, but as a homeowner, my AC works. Why am I going to spend $7,000 or $8,000 for something to update it? Well, I was absolutely shocked. Like, literally, my utility bills during the summer months were down over $100 a month.
Awesome.
That's huge.
And
I had no idea that would be that much of an impact. So talk to me about some of the different energy efficiencies components, what's coming out, what things that you guys are recommending if someone has, an AC unit that's 10 to 15 years old, that we're getting close probably to their life expectancy. Yeah, go for it.
So January 1st of this year, the EPA released the new mandate. They call it the SEER 2 mandate. It's really confusing to explain, just because of all the mandates that are going on. But basically, the efficiency minimums have been risen by the EPA. So we're getting more efficient air conditioners. They have allowed us to sell the 13 SEERs still until they are actually out. The manufacturers are out of stock. But once those air conditioners, the 13 SEERs air conditioners and 14 SEERs on the heat pump side, once those are sold, we will be transitioning to the more efficient air conditioners. In 2025, we are seeing a refrigerant change. So 410A is still the preferred refrigerant until they make that change, but that goes in effect in 2025. And then you, of course, there's always live a chance that they're going to change the efficiency rules again. But as of right now, they just released the SEER 2 mandate, and that went in effect again on January 1st.
Are there any type of rebates out there, whether it's manufacturer, utility? So if someone is thinking about making a switch, is there anything out there that you can offer our clients?
Definitely. In the state of Missouri, Evergy offers a rebate for replacing their system. They break it down 15 SEER, 16 SEER, 17 SEER, and 18 SEER. So it depends on your efficiency rating of the complete system, what that rebate would go to. That was Evergy. Spire has a rebate as well for furnaces that are 90% or higher efficiency. That goes up to $300 depending on your efficiency there. And then typically manufacturers during a certain time period. Right now we're in Lennox's spring promotion. That manufacturer has incentives up to $1,900 on equipment. Yeah, and then of course there's tax credits, but with the tax credits, we always ask that the customer, the homeowner, refer to their accountant on what all is going to qualify with all the tax credits that all the renovations that are done in the home.
Excellent, excellent. So if someone were looking, like, if someone hasn't looked at the cost of furnaces, air condition, is it best to replace both the systems at once, like to do the whole system? Does it matter? Give us an idea on that.
So our philosophy is in our company is we prefer to replace a system together. It's going to be cheaper up front or in the long run if it's all done together. However, there's situations where a homeowner may just need an AC and coil, or at this time, the budget there's not a budget for a full system, but their furnace is still operational. Let's do an AC and coil, or vice versa during the winter. Let's do a furnace only. But if you're wanting to do a system, the cheapest route is to actually do it. I say cheapest because it is cheaper to do an AC and coil at this time. But if you're doing everything together, that is going to be your long-term cheapest route to go.
Excellent, excellent. What other things should our viewers know about your air conditioner, heater, your company? Anything else you want to share that maybe I haven't touched on?
On the air conditioning, on your HVAC system, my biggest advice to customers, once again, replace your air filter on a routine maintenance. If you're not wanting to do a yearly, at least look at doing a bite every 2 years. Have somebody come out and take a look at it. That way you can catch those parts that may fail, or stop repairs before it actually gets to that point. With our company, we're family owned. All the technicians are like family. But honestly, we just ask that if you have questions, call. We'll be more than happy to educate you. That's the number one thing. We want to educate the customers and homeowners before we make any rational decisions.
And Alec, I think that's one of the reasons why I have been wanting to work with your company and attracted to your business philosophies with our real estate company. Our core values are faith, family, integrity, and teamwork. And that teamwork is not only with our agents and my team, but it's with our vendors, people like you. And I've had two situations that I want to share and just kind of do a shout out to you. We had a client in a townhome in Independence, and they had somebody like, you're going to need to do this and this and this. And it's been a few years ago, but I remember the seller was panicked because they didn't have the money to do all of that. And it was one of these, we had a contract and everyone was saying doom and gloom. You guys came out that day,
Mhm.
and I know you're busy, but you dropped what you were doing for my clients and you said, no, 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 no. This is what you need, and this is the cost. And it was like a quarter of what they were being told. They
Mhm.
were crying. I was crying. Like, you saved us. I have another client that bought a home in Brookside, and the inspection came back. It was an old home. Obviously, we're in Brookside,
Mhm.
but the flue, everything. Is it safe? Is it safe to live in the house because of the way everything was? I want to say wired, but that's electrical. The way it was put in the house. I'm not using the
Yep.
right terminology, but
You're fine.
um, but you went in, you calmed them down. Like, they were going to walk away from this home, and you came in, no, let's do this. I can reroute this. I can reroute this. This one, I don't know where it's going to. Let's just cap it off. But you helped calm them down of, I can still live in this house and I'm okay and I'm not going to die. I'm not
Definitely.
going to die. I mean, that's what this client was saying to me. They were scared to death to stay in the home, and you fixed it. So, two raving fans that are clients, and then my personal situation, we were kind of giggling. Um, while I may be intelligent, I highlight my hair so I can have blonde moments. And said blonde moment was not scheduling my maintenance. And I want to say it was one of those nights, it was freezing cold and our furnace went out. I'm like, you gotta freaking be kidding. Like, it kept dropping and dropping. And finally it was like 40 degrees in our house. And my kids were in 5 million layers. And I finally made the call. I'm like, something is wrong. I'm so sorry. And your technician, who I've known for years, laughed and teased me, which I deserved every ounce of it. He's like, when did you have your fall maintenance done, Miss Heller? Yeah, we forgot. Well, if we would have done that fall maintenance, I wouldn't have had my kids in 5 million layers. Now, my husband being from Iowa, he could care less that it was that cold. But the kids, it was a little chilly. So, but you guys got out immediately. And I just want to say thank you. I know you're busy and you're juggling 5 million clients, but that is one thing that I'm very, very appreciative of you and your entire family, that you drop what you're doing for our clients. You have helped clients calm down, that they can sleep in their house and not die. You have helped clients, AKA my kids, take off a couple layers and fix our furnace. And you have saved thousands of dollars for our clients. So I am eternally grateful for you always making us look good and everybody on my team by jumping when we need help and we don't know. That is above our skill set. And I just really, really appreciate that. If we have a listener or someone that will see our podcast later, talk to us. How's the easiest way to get a hold of you? Is there a website, office number? What's the best way to reach you?
The best way is to call the office. The office number is 816-442-8154. We do have a website. It's Absolute Comfort Tech, and that would be two T's back to back, ECH.com. And we are on Facebook at Absolute Comfort Tech as well. And you can message us on there. We're active on there. We will, if it's not right away, we will get to it typically within 30 minutes to answer those questions.
Excellent, excellent. Well, thank you so much for taking time out of your busy day. I know you guys are slammed right now with everyone trying to get their air conditioner. And I just want you to know I'm working from home today and I am so cool. The temperature is amazing because of you guys. And I know I'm not paying like $500 a month in utility bills. So thank you.
Well, thank you for your business and we appreciate it.
Awesome. All right, everyone,
And
reach out
Audra,
for, yep,
hey,
go ahead.
I do want to say,
Yes.
if anybody sees this and they call in and we go out to their house, either maintenance, a diagnostic, they need a quote on HVAC system. If they say hashtag aha, we are gonna enter them into a drawing for an iWave whole home purifier. So just so you know, if they use hashtag aha and they let the office know as they call in, we will enter them into that drawing, and we will be doing that drawing June 1st.
That makes me so happy. Thank you for loving on our people. That is one thing that we always love to do. Come from contribution, education, and the love language of giving gifts. So, so thank you so much. And everyone, please, obviously, I have a special place in my heart for Alec and his family because they have done so many amazing things for clients. But if you already have someone, make sure they're coming out twice a year. When we go into homes and sell them, and show people and they haven't done anything, well, we've changed the furnace filter like once a year. Yeah, that doesn't cut it, guys. It's no different from going to the dentist and the doctor. We have to maintain our homes just like we maintain our bodies. Don't ignore them. It will cost you thousands of dollars more. So Alec Loyd, Absolute Comfort Technologies, thank you for joining us today. I very much appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
All right. Take care, everybody. See ya.